Mark Johnston-Allen, who was a very good player but was never a top 16 player, but he played Stephen Hendry in his absolute pomp 3 times and beat him 3 times.
Yeah, you get those situations crop up. Yeah, everybody's got players that they struggle against. And sometimes it's as much chance as anything. They're just other good players that's had a good day on them days.
I think the key, though, for Ursenbacher, and we've said this already today, is he doesn't seem to fear players. You know, I mean, he's playing the greatest player ever, but he seems to play his normal game against him. And if they go in, then, of course, he's dangerous.
Yeah, he's a bullish type player himself. He likes to sort of go for the shots and he'll push the boat out. If he gets the chance, he'll back himself to knock the 50-50 ones in. And if they go in, he gets a chance and he obviously fancies it and he can put it away. So, yeah, it should be interesting to see how this pans out.
Well, that was a chance, but Osullivan got nowhere near the pot.
Yeah, I don't know whether they can pot this and try and get behind the black. Three in the same pocket.
Yeah. Okay.
I find that strange when players point at the white as if you don't know where it is. Just in case he was struggling to find it.
Well, just helping him out. It's been a long day for the referee.
Foul for Ronnie Osullivan.
I thought he was going to sort of play behind the back of the black there, sort of drop it in, but he just fancied screwing across and it all went wrong.
Well, the previous red he attempted from distance, he didn't get close to. But let's see with this one. Well, he got closer, but he didn't pot it.
Play on this blue here if he pots this red to really go straight into him if he wants.
1.
Really sort of set his stall out. No, he's not.
Six.
I think in these situations it's very easy to run out of reds and not get an angle to go into the pack.
7.
He's got a chance here to do it as well. No.
$14. Ursenbacher 14. One.
Oh, I think he's going to go into these. There plays it, he'll screw off the pink. He thinks he's got the right angle. Missed it.
Ronnie Osullivan 1.
Yeah, a bit of an uncertain start here.
These pair look useless.
Well, I think the thing is, I'm not saying he's sort of feeling the pressure, but it's been a long day. If you get to this point, you want to win the group, obviously. You don't want to spend all this time here, not quite for nothing, but with nothing to sort of show for it in terms of coming back. So all day long this has looked like the crunch match, and that's how it's panned out. It's the one that's going to decide the group winner.
Yeah, it's it can be just putting on work on against you on your mindset if you've been here all day, and it just shows you how old this game is. You know, if you're just not quite focused, you can miss anything, and this, you know, the best of the best can. You take it for granted the way he plays at times, or the professionals do. But no, it's really hard.
Yeah, and let's be clear, he doesn't need to be here, but he's here because he wants to be, and therefore he wants to win.
Of course, yeah, I know he sometimes goes about like he's not bothered, but you're not the greatest ever if you're not an animal and want to win all the time. So, although his demeanour doesn't look like it at times, he wants to win.
Well, Ursenbacher might look back maybe with regret in the early exchanges in this frame, because Osullivan's in now and he could well stay in this time.
Yeah, I've always felt with Ronnie and most of the top players, sometimes they might miss against you, but if you don't take your opportunity and start missing yourself, it's as if they sort of say, oh, so you've had your chance now, and they will at some point start potting balls.
That red just flicked the green, otherwise the other one would have been on, but he's coped and taken a different one.
9.
Yeah, we're 2 months on from that extraordinary moment when he won the 7th world title, equalled Stephen Hendry's record, and clinging on to Judd Trump, wasn't he? So emotional. His family there. It was a big, historic moment in our sport.
Yeah, I mean, just confirm what we all knew, to be honest. I think most of the players have said he's the greatest for quite a few years now. He's just ticking off all the records.
14.
He got this, they'll open it up.
15.
Just gonna play one more shot to get absolutely perfect.
What impressed me at the Crucible was that Judd Trump won the afternoon session very handsomely on the last day, but you'd have thought in the evening it was a different match. There was no sign of any
23.
pressure from O'Sullivan's side. He came out, he still had a good lead actually, 14-11, but just it was like they were starting again, and he was just so professional the way he closed it out. This is table 2 meanwhile, and things coming to an end there.
28.
Jamie Jones and Sam Craig. Of course, Jones has already won that group. He's going to be unbeaten, but it looks like a draw.
29.
Unless there's a late twist. It looks like 2-2.
What you were saying before about Ronnie coming out in that last
36.
session, of all the things he can do, that's amazing. The most impressive thing is the fact that he can go out there and play,
37.
you know, like he's in his living room or just down the club, when he's obviously, you know, he's not. It doesn't feel like that. The nerves are there. You can't hide from that, and to just play to the level he does, but the control is just incredible.
Absolutely, because you could argue that was the biggest session of snooker he'd ever played. It was to equal the Hendry record. Had he lost, it would be talked
44.
about 30 years from now, the fact that he'd sort of collapsed in the final, but there was none of that. It was just, okay, I need 4 frames,
45.
I'm going to win them.
Yeah, I mean, he has lost leads before in final, you know, like Mark caught him up, didn't he? So he'll know that, and as much as he doesn't look like it at times, he is a human being, and he will be feeling emotions. He just obviously deals with it a lot better than most.
Well, he made an uncertain start to this frame, but now he's looking
47.
good to win the opener. And of course, that would mean he would only need 1 more frame in this match to
48.
win the group.
$53. 54.
Well, he still needs the red. He's 47 in front, 51 on.
56.
It's not an absolute gimme, this. You can be missed. There, he's missed it.
Ronnie Osullivan, 56.
So a swift 56, but as I say, the frame not over yet. Just to clear up the other group on table 2, Jamie Jones has finished top, David Lilly second, Sam Craigie third, Andres Petrov fourth.
One.
I've got to say, I didn't see that one.
Well, seems cruel, but it's a cruel game. It's frame ball, remember.
7.
But Ursenbacher had a few chances at the start of the frame which he didn't take. Yes, it's the 30th anniversary, of course, for the class of 92
14.
on Turning Professional. O'Sullivan, John
15.
Higgins and Mark Williams, they were the star pupils. There's various others as well, but of course those three are the ones that we always talk about, and they start the season all in the top 8 in the world. O'Sullivan is number 1.
Yeah, it's
20.
phenomenal that they're still the best.
All three were in the semis at the
22.
Crucible. So a little bit of luck in the end, but O'Sullivan looking good.